Hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Sunday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Welcome. Good to see you. If you're joining me live, Jenny, how are you? Good to see you. Man, what a day. I tell you, I could use a couple minutes me time, but I'm blessed and grateful. Let's get into tonight. Negativity. How do you deal with negativity? It seems like it's everywhere, right? Like everywhere. You turn around, negativity. You turn around, negativity. So how do you deal with negativity? I love this message from Mother Teresa, and she was famously asked if there was a rally or a protest against war, would you attend it? And she replied, I would not attend a protest against war. However, if there is a protest for peace, I will attend that. That's so powerful. You may want to have to pause for a second and let that sink in, because so often when we deal with negative people, negative situations, negative circumstances, how are you? Welcome. Happy 4th, you guys. We often want to kind of battle back or combat back, right? And it's like you fighting darkness with darkness. Like that doesn't really fly too well, right? Elaine, D, how are you guys? Good to see you guys. So it's like you fighting darkness with darkness. It just, what would be the point? You'd still be in darkness, right? So you fight darkness with what? With light. And same thing here. I've shared this story many times. I think I've done a live on it maybe 3-4 times, but I'm not going to get into the story. I'm not going to tell the story, but oftentimes you are tested, and I've said this many times. During 24 hours, just one day, you get so many chances to put your MVPs into test, your morals, your values, your principles into test. Why? Because you're faced with situations, with people, with circumstances, with speed bumps, with, all kinds of stuff. So your MVPs, your morals, your values, your principles should kick in, and you should practice them, right? Same thing with kindness. And I've talked about this many times, actually. I'm a firm believer of this, and I'm still a work in progress, but I'm doing a lot better than before, if you would. B Money, what's going on? So, and the thought is this, people can do you wrong all day long, and people can cuss you out. People can throw hate on you for what you do or how you do it, or just judge you, and just, the drill, all that stuff. It happens every day. You get that every day. Maybe I'll let you skip a day or two, but it's there, right? Unless you live in a closet, right? So all that stuff, the negativity, what would happen if you were to be more negative on top of that? You're like, I'll show you. You want to do that? I'll show you. Now, some of you know me, and some of you will say, oh, Sean. And I have been like that. I used to, I'm going to admit this, maybe I shouldn't, but I used to seek revenge. Like I wouldn't stop until I got my revenge. And that was just kind of how I was. But I've definitely changed, and I've definitely turned around. And 9 out of 10 times I walk away, unless I'm really like at just that threshold. But 9 out of 10 times, I don't like to get engaged. Like you've heard me say this many times, don't go where you're not wanted, right? You don't go where I don't go where I'm not wanted. I don't go where I'm not wanted in a conversation. If people are not wanting to hear what I got to say, why would I talk? I don't say it. I don't go there. I don't go to people's homes who are kind of not in line with my MVPs anymore. I don't go to, I don't hang out with people that are just, their morals, values, principles are way off than me. It just doesn't feed me. I don't do that anymore. I don't go, 4 golden rules in business. I don't beg, I don't bug, I don't convince, I don't sell. For business, right? For business is I don't beg, I don't bug, I don't convince, I don't sell. In a relationship, I don't beg, I don't bug, I don't chase, I don't stalk. So I don't go where I'm not wanted, right? Therefore, I feel like that's a return or a response to the circumstance, right? So somebody is, I used to get irate at, freeways, people cutting you off and things like that. I was that guy, road rage for sure. And I just kind of just chill now. The point is this: if somebody's doing you wrong, if you do them wrong, right? If you do them wrong, or more wrong, then you're probably worse than that person. At least they did you wrong, but you're doing them wronger. I know that's not grammatically correct. So you're worse than them. I don't want to be worse than the person that hurts me. Does that make sense? Please pay attention to that. I don't want to be like the person who hurt me, or who's rude to me, or who's disrespectful to me, or doesn't like me, or doesn't respect what I do. I just don't want to be like that. So what's the best thing to do? You just don't go where you're not wanted. So you don't return, let me ask you this. Let me reverse it. If somebody's kind to you, do you just slap them in the face? If somebody's super nice to you, welcoming to you, really nice to you, do you just go up to them and just whack them in the face? No. What do? You return kindness and niceness with what? Kindness and niceness. I mean, it's not simple, right? You return it with kindness and niceness because you don't go the other route because it's just not effective. Now imagine if you do the same thing when people are not nice to you. I swear, I've put this into practice. Like I said, you can practice this like daily, right? I have put this into practice and people are shocked when they're not so nice, when they're rude, when they're disrespectful. And I just turn around and I use humor. That's my thing. I use humor, a little sarcasm, a little bit of flavor in there, but I use humor and I'm just chill about it. And I've talked about this again before, where it comes from a place where I'm not offended by a whole lot of things. It's just not. So for me to react the same way, I don't like that. It's not something I like. In a relationship, somebody does somebody wrong, and then the other person just goes and bad mouths them for like generations to come, and for nations and countries to know, right? I can tell you a couple people have done me wrong, and I haven't done that, and I won't. And people ask me, hey, what happened? I go, I don't know, it just didn't work out, right? What's the point? The point is this: if something is not good, if something doesn't feel good to you, if you don't feel the respect and the love from somebody when something is said or done, then why would you multiply that and do more to the other person? Because that, if it doesn't feel good, I know it comes from a place of pain, because I've been there, and I know it comes from anger, pain, hurt. But I have found that the best results actually are the reverse, when you don't act out like that and you're just kind of calm about it, or you return not being so nice with niceness. Here's the thing, you're representing you. You're repping you. You know, and if you want somebody, if you want to be somebody where people say, you know, man, this guy's got a lot of patience. This guy's got patience. This guy's got virtues. My light is going crazy. If Todd was here, he would be going, like, he would tell me 100 times right now. You know, they say, you know, this guy's really nice. He's taken so much stuff, but he's nice. He's got a humor. You know, he's been offended, he's been this, he's been that, but you know what? He's chill. He's actually, you know. And you'd be surprised how people will treat you. Either you just don't go there, you don't hang around that kind of a crowd, or they change, or you just continue being you. You don't let other people change who you are. Because see, if you are not a nice person, then it doesn't take one incident. You're just not a nice person all around. But if you're a nice person, yeah, it could trigger one or two things. Maybe you'll go off or something like that. But if you're a nice person in general, you're just going to deal with things in a whole different way. Does that make sense? I'm not supposed to say stuff like that. Does that make sense? Right? So I just feel like the world needs more it just feels so weird to say more kindness, because that just sounds so like cliche, you know. I don't know, more just like being niceness. You know what I mean? Like when you have a chance to be a jerk, here's a motivational thought for you. Don't be a jerk today. You know, when you have an opportunity to be a jerk, choose not to be. And answer darkness with light, because that's just the way that you would conquer darkness, right? Kill them with kindness. Well, if you kill them, then they're kind of dead. You know, they're not coming back. But yeah, just like, you know, in the profession that I've chosen to be, in the network marketing, in this space, it's amazing how much you, if you really go for it, right? It's amazing how people show their true selves, right? All kinds of people. And it's important to keep a posture. And again, it just really comes down to your MVPs, your morals, your values, your principles. You stick to them, and you don't let other stuff shake you up. You don't let darkness conquer your MVPs, because you're stronger than that, right? And it just really, truthfully, it all comes down to that. That's just my thought. So anyway, I could talk about this forever. But try. Put it to practice. Next time you get an opportunity to, you know, hit the chill mode for a second, kind of think about this live. Mother Teresa, what she said, I'll leave you with this. I said it once in the live, but I'll leave you with this. She was asked if you would join a protest or a rally against war. I love this. And she said, no, I wouldn't. However, if there's a protest for peace, I would join that. With that, I hope you got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. By the way, I know many of you have seen it already. I did my 4th of July skit. That's the I mean, I made fun of the Persians, so, and their accents. So if you're mad at me for any other accents that I've done before in the past, this is it. This is a Persian guy singing his heart out for 4th of July. So if you haven't seen my skit, go check it out. Share it, like it, laugh at it, do whatever you want to do with it. And yeah, with that, if you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Tag a couple people, you know. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.